Hello everyone. Welcome to the Amplify You Challenge Day 4. And time goes quickly when you're having fun. So, um, if this is the first time you've tuned in, welcome. You can see the previous day's challenges all in social media on Facebook or in LinkedIn. And if you're still struggling, just send me a message and I'll send you the links so you can catch up if you want to. But today we're going to crack on with the fourth amplifier, which is all about gratitude. Now you're probably going, yeah, I've heard about, gratitude and gratitude journals and being thankful and appreciative and all that sort of stuff. And that was me. That was me as well when I first sort of came across this practice of expressing gratitude for the past, the present, and the future. And I found it really, I found it really challenging. I found I couldn't connect with gratitude. And I think this is something really, really important because now in hindsight, I see that as a result of evidence of a deep disconnect, of a misalignment, of a state of conflict, resistance, if you want. And that is all as a result of the programs that are running. Because when I started practicing sort of being grateful and expressing appreciation, it was from a place of, is this going to work? It was something I should and ought to do. So it was just another kind of tool that I was kind of imposing on myself because I thought this is going to make a difference. But here's the important thing. I stuck with it. And yes, I dipped in and I dipped out, but I kept coming back to it. And I've got a pile of gratitude journals that I've sort of used over the years. And I just want to be very succinct with you today because literally it's down to you. And I think you know how important being grateful is. But knowing it and actually expressing it and committing to it are two different things. So, my experience is that the more appreciative, the more grateful I've become, the more I've actually felt into being grateful, um, the better things have gotten. Whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, relationships, greater joy, greater peace, all of those things have been really, really impacted by my ability to be more grateful and more aware of being grateful. And that's the key thing. When I started, I'd write down a few things that I was grateful for. And it was like, I sit there going, oh, what am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? Oh, I'll just put this. And then, okay, family and friends, health, maybe, house, what, pet. I was kind of just trying to find something to write down, but there was no engagement with it. And that's what we need to focus on. We need to feel really, really engaged. We need to embody the gratitude. And the more you can embody that, the better. So, this is a process that will get more powerful, it will get more beneficial the more you practice it. And what I want to share with you today is that there are so many different ways of expressing gratitude. I started with a journal and I would write it down every day because it kind of got that energy out of me. Although a lot of the time, I just once I'd written it, it was gone. But the more I did it, the more I thought about it kind of got the cogs of the brain, of the mind, um, turning. And being grateful for what has happened in our past and for the lessons that we have learned and the progress we've made as a result of that is really, really important because that kind of changes the dynamic, the relationship with those experiences, with those people, and so on. Okay. The other thing is also, can you be grateful for what's going on right now? Okay. Um, and then can you be grateful for what is coming? Because everything that we want and desire is already there. All we need to do is manifest it. It's created. Nothing new is to be created. We just need to manifest it. We just need to bring it to life. The seed, as it were, is already there. We just need to give it the attention to germinate, to burst into life. And gratitude is a really powerful way of doing that. Just really, really feeling the gratitude for what is coming, for what you want. So it changes the future into a present experience. And that is something really, really powerful. And if you can write it, that can really help. Some people use an audio. I'll be very honest, after years of writing down all of these things, I still do it most days. I'll probably just put down 3 key things in my my daily planner. Sometimes it's more, but now I'm in the practice of expressing it all the time. So when something good happens, when I get a bit of good news, or I notice a different response to a situation or something that is, positive, I express gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for showing me that. Thank you for helping me through that. And this is something really, really powerful because you don't have to express it to a person. That's also good, but you don't have to be expressing gratitude to a religious icon. It could just be the universe. It could just be to God if that is what you want to do. It could be to nature. It could just be to the divine being. It could be to something else. It's entirely personal. It's entirely up to you. But gratitude is so, so, so powerful and so important because the more grateful we become for what is happening in our lives, for this life, the better things get, and they're better and the better they keep becoming. And I was in huge resistance to writing a gratitude journal for years. I did it and forced myself to do it. And then I would stop doing it for weeks and months. And then I'd go, oh, got to get back to it. But what I realize now is that as I started to shift internally, as I started to open up my heart, as I started to become more aware of my attitude and my approach and my thinking and beliefs, the easier it became. And as soon as it started to become something that was more consistent, more familiar, as soon as I'd actually embraced the fact that I needed to really embody the feelings and those gratitudes, bang, things started to really, really accelerate in all aspects of life. And you can go and find all the evidence you like in the world. There is absolutely no denying that expressing gratitude and appreciation is one of the most powerful tools to help you amplify your health, mental health, emotional health, your material wealth, whatever you desire. And it will make you happier. because you will stop focusing on all the negative stuff, all the bad stuff. You'll start shifting your reticular activating system, little part in your mind, in your brain, that looks for that filters out what's coming through to you. And the more you can be grateful and appreciative, the more good you'll start to see around you. Even if you're starting, in a pretty desperate place right now, but expressing and feeling gratitude and appreciation for the tiniest little things helps you shift your reticular activating system, help you shift your awareness and your focus, and you'll start noticing a lot more good coming into your life. So really, that is essentially it. A couple of tools is that we tend to focus when we start out trying with our gratitude on the big things. And my advice is to focus on the tiniest of tiny things in your life. Maybe it's the finger and how you can use your finger on your phone, or it may be your eyes, or your sense of smell, or your sense of hearing. Those are all things to be grateful for. We take so much for granted, and focus on the tiniest little things. Maybe it's the smile from one of your children, or it's a walk with your dog, whatever it is. Try and focus on the very innocuous things that we just take for granted every day, and really appreciate those things. And what that does is it amplifies, and then we start actually feeling ourselves in a more harmonious state. We start actually seeing the good in things. We start attracting more good into our lives. And that snowball, that wheel just starts to turn faster and faster and faster. So gratitude is a key amplifier if you want to start changing aspects of your life, whether it's in your health, your wealth, or your happiness. And it's a daily practice. And that daily practice, if you can commit to it, just keep it really simple to start off with. Just 3 things, just write them down, just put them on your phone, or put them on the fridge, or whatever it is. Maybe you have 3 things that you're really grateful for, and you actually express gratitude for those three things on a daily basis. And then slowly you'll start noticing other things. So there's so many ways of doing it. But the more you practice it, the more consistent it becomes, and the more constant it becomes. So now what I'm discovering is it's happening a lot more just in my mind. Oh, thank you for that. That happened. That happened. And it causes us to be more present, more conscious, more aware about what's going on around us. Okay. So I hope that ignites a gratitude practice in you. Stick with it. It doesn't happen overnight, but it's something that will literally transform so many areas of your life. The more you can practice being appreciative and grateful for what you have, for what you are, what's to come, and for the experiences of the past. Okay. So not a huge, long-winded amplifier today. Tomorrow is day 5, and tomorrow is all about a announcement, and it'll be an opportunity for everybody. I will do the 5th amplifier tomorrow. In fact, it's a repetition of one of these, but I'm taking it on its own, and I'm going to dive into it a little bit more because it deserves it, and it is the key catalyst. And I'll be sharing that with you for about 10-15 minutes, and then I just want to talk to you and unveil something that's been working on behind the scenes that I hope is going to make a significant impact on many, many, many thousands of people. So Very grateful for you being here today. Very grateful for this opportunity. Have a fantastic rest of the day, and I look forward to catching up with you for day 5 of the Amplify You challenge tomorrow at 11 a.m. UK time. Take care, everyone. Catch up with you soon. Bye for now.